When you set up a casual WordPress website and all of a sudden there is an unusual spike in traffic coming to the website, it is very likely that your website is going to break down due to that unexpected load. And this can happen more often than you think. Like those times when you are running special sales on your website and there are a lot of people on the website shopping at the same time, or maybe you just launched a new online course and hundreds or even thousands of people are enrolling and learning at the same time. Or in some cases where your website finds its way to the top of Google search, and just like that, you start getting a huge amount of traffic that you did not prepare for. What you need in any of these scenarios is a website that can scale automatically whenever there's a surge in traffic without affecting the performance or user experience on your website. Now, traditionally, building a robust and scalable digital infrastructure for a website requires a lot of technical expertise. So you will either have to spend a long time trying to learn the technologies involved or spend a huge amount of money to hire a professional who knows how to use these technologies effectively. And if you're working with WordPress, chances are you really don't want to get yourself deeply involved in technical and overly complex stuff. That is why Cloudways Autonomous is like the best solution you need when hosting a WordPress website where you expect a high number of concurrent users at any point in time, and you don't want to bother yourself with the technical side of things. You just want to focus on your business. Cloudways Autonomous is going to handle all the complexities of auto scaling for you. Cloudways Autonomous is specifically designed for WordPress and WooCommerce websites, and it takes advantage of the power of Kubernetes to provide automatic scaling and load balancing to ensure that your website can handle traffic spikes and maintain optimal performance at all times. The type of sites that will benefit the most from Cloudways Autonomous are like e-commerce stores. You know those times when you are running promotions and special sales, it's easy to have a lot more people on your website than usual, and you don't want your website to break down when you could be making a lot of sales. Then event or booking websites. As the date of a particular event gets closer, definitely more people will be rushing to get their tickets. The next category is online course and membership websites. Say you just launched a new course, many people will be signing up and going through the course. Also, let's say if you're an influencer and your content goes viral on social media, and all of a sudden there's a huge amount of traffic coming to your website. And then media and news websites, when there's a hot topic around the world, everybody is looking to get the full gist, and that can bring an unusual amount of traffic to your site as well. With Cloudways Autonomous, handling scenarios like this is super easy. Anytime demand goes up, your website can scale up automatically and then scale back when the demand goes down. This way, your website will always work at top performance without any manual effort on your part. And the good thing is, Cloudways Autonomous simplifies everything and gives you a user-friendly platform that you can use to deploy your website without going through the stress of learning the complex underlying technologies like Kubernetes and Docker. So let me show you how to easily host a WordPress or WooCommerce website with Cloudways Autonomous. To get started, just go ahead and click the first link in the description of this video. And that link is going to bring you to Cloudways Autonomous landing page where you can get to see all of these details. Also, you can get 30% off for your first 3 months on Cloudways. So if you click on view pricing, you're going to see the different pricing plans that they have. The first plan, instead of paying $35 per month, you are going to get it for $24 per month for the first 4 months. And with this, you'll be able to create one WordPress application, which is basically one WordPress website. You also get 15 gigabytes of disk space, 30,000 unique monthly visitors. And like I mentioned earlier, Cloudways Autonomous is best if you're expecting a lot of visitors to your website. And the good thing is, let's say if you exceed 30,000 visitors per month, it is not going to shut down your website. Instead, it will give you more resources to accommodate that increase in traffic. And then you can see the transparent pricing that they have for additional usage. Let's say if you use an extra 10 gig of bandwidth in a month, that will cost you just $1. And then if you get 1,000 additional visits in addition to the 10,000 visits that you have with your plan, that will cost you $1. And then 1 gig additional disk space will cost you $2. So that's basically how it works. Their pricing is very transparent and there are no hidden fees. So that's what you basically get from the first plan. And then you can say the second plan, which is normally $90 per month, but with the 30% discount, you are going to pay $63 for the first 4 months. And with this, you can host 3 WordPress websites, 25 gigabytes of disk space, 70,000 unique visitors, and 200 gig of bandwidth. And then you can see what you get from all the other plans as well. So right now, what you just want to do is go ahead and sign up and set up a new Cloudways account. I already have my Cloudways account, so I'll just go ahead and log in. Here inside your dashboard, you're going to see that there are two hosting options, one for flexible apps and one for autonomous apps. I've already made a video previously covering Cloudways Flexible, and the flexible option basically gives you more control over stuff like the server you decide to use and all the different server configurations you want to use for your website. So if you want to have more control and set everything up manually, then Cloudways Flexible is the one you want to go for. Just that whenever there's a surge in traffic on your website, you have to manually scale up your servers with Cloudways Flexible. But with the introduction of Cloudways Autonomous, you don't have to bother yourself with all of that. Anytime there is an increase in the amount of traffic coming to your site, it automatically scale up to make sure that everything still works perfectly. So now you can just go ahead under autonomous apps, just click on get started, then come over here and click on choose plan. I am going to start with the first plan, which is $35 per month. So I'll just click on get started. Now you want to enter the name of your application. Let me just use new course website as the name, and then select the region for your server. Let's say I'm going to use London, and then for the type of application, you can either select WordPress, or let's say if you're setting up an e-commerce store, you select WooCommerce, whichever one. So I'm going to select WordPress and click add application. Now Cloudways is basically going to help you set up your website in just a couple of minutes. All right, our website has been installed successfully. Now you can migrate your website from another hosting platform to your Cloudways Autonomous hosting. I've made a video covering how to do that migration on Cloudways, so I'm going to link that video in the description so you can check it out. But right now, if you come over here, you can click on this to see more details about your website. Initially, your website comes with a default URL that you can use to access your website and start working on the site. Also, if you click on view credentials, you're going to see the username and the password that you can use to log into your admin dashboard. So I can just come over here, and then for the username, I'll just copy the username that I have here and also copy the password. Now I can go ahead and log in to the admin dashboard for this website. And then from here, you can proceed to customize your website whichever way you want. Also here, you can get the SSH details of your website. You can add a custom domain name to your website. And doing this is very simple. Just enter your domain name right here, click on the add domain button, and it will walk you through the steps of linking your domain name to your website on Cloudways Autonomous. And when you do this, you are going to enjoy Cloudflare enterprise features that help you speed up and secure your website. And then back here, if you want to log into your database, you can get the details right here. You can also create a staging environment. Let's say you want to try out new changes or new features on your website, and you don't want to risk doing it directly on the live website. You can clone the website to a staging environment here on Cloudways, make all the changes you need to make, and test that everything still works before pushing it back to the live website. That way, whatever changes you are trying to make will not break the user experience on your website. And then down here, you can get to see the resources that your website is using. So the total number of visits, the disk space that you've used, the bandwidth. The good thing about Cloudways is that you only pay for what you actually use. So all of these metrics will help you measure your usage. And then you can come over to the performance tab. Here you're going to see that Object Cache Pro and Cloudflare CDN is enabled for you automatically. So you don't need to get any of these separately. It comes straight out of the box with your Cloudways Autonomous plan. And these two integrations will make your website faster, which will create a better user experience on your website and also help your website search engine ranking. And if you come over to workflows, here you can create backups, you can see the PHP settings, and you can make some customizations here. You can also launch a staging environment from this tab. And then if you come over to the intelligence section, here you're going to see logs from your website. If there's any error, whatever is going on, you can get to see all of that from right here. So this is basically how to set up a WordPress website that scales automatically on Cloudways Autonomous. And if you run into any issues, you can just click here where you see need a hand, and then you can get to message their support team, which is always available to help you. So I hope you found this video helpful. And if you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section. I'll be there answering your questions. And if you enjoy this type of videos, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe so I'll be the first to know anytime I drop a new video. Thanks for watching till the end, guys. I'll see you in the next one.